Masters, before I start, to all the judges, I ordered some chicken for you. So please as bribe. I think you guys might have heard the same thing twice, so please bear with me. Philip, a great speech. First of all, I should say that I dream to be a speaker like you or Michael or Sean, like Sean, anyone. Because it was one of the best things that I've heard.
Only few more left.
Not
Few more left.
You started well off. You started with a very engaging story. Everybody who drives can relate to tailgating or an incident like that. So it was very engaging in the beginning itself. I was laughing when you started with how you handle a tailgater. I actually do the same. I like to just overtake them. So it was very engaging for me because of that. You had a good organization of the speech. Like you had a good beginning, good middle story where you're telling about your own story with your kids' startle and all. That was nice. And then you had a good ending because you ended up with a question which made all of us think of some particular thing that you wanted us to think about. Regarding the pros, amazing body language. You have like an amazing body language while you're giving the speech. When you had to apply the brakes, you're actually pressing as if I was able to feel that, yes, you're applying brakes real hard. So that was like one of the amazing body languages I've seen. Amazing vocal variety. When you're giving the speech and especially when you're talking about applying brakes, not only your body language, but your vocal variety was making us feel that we are applying brakes, or your kids are startled, or your wife is just shouting at you. Face expressions, again, the same thing. These three things are very important in any speech, and in the whole story, you had two stories in your speech. You had amazing facial expressions. And one thing that I wanted to highlight, very small thing, was when you were summarizing your speech in the end, you actually mentioned kids' reference of Gary, that maybe when you have kids, you will do this or that. That's a good thing because when you want to attract the audience, if you can make a personal connection, that is important, and you made a personal connection with one of the audience members. Regarding a few points that I wanted to highlight for improvements, although there are none almost, like I should say your speech was like this, so zero major problems I had. You can use the stage more. Like when you're saying you drived as a kid, you can use the stage more, engage more with the audience. I think Shan here was feel left like because you're not looking at him at all. I was the ending point of your entire vision thing. Vocal variety, when you talk about like 9/11 or incidences like that, you can mellow down the tone a bit because you had a great vocal variety going up, but a not very great vocal variety mellowing down. So that might be something you can consider. There's one thing that I want to highlight is I could not connect to the starting and the ending of the whole speech, but it might be me because I was trying to jot down everything as soon as possible. And one thing is kids startled, as I mentioned. You mentioned that the kids were startled. You might want to actually emulate that, like, oh, daddy, what are you doing? Some sort of vocal thing as well, so people will be more engaged in that as well. But above all, a great speech. It was very hard for me to find faults. So I tried my best. Hopefully people do like it. Thank you.
Just say, give us a minute to vote.
Okay. So let's have a minute to vote.